There are rumors that come and go quietly, and then there are the ones that make you stop, lean in and think, wait a second, could this actually happen? And when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles, you already know, if there's even a chance, Howie Roseman is going to explore it. After a chaotic few weeks filled with surprises, retirements, and defensive questions, something has started to stir behind the scenes. And according to multiple reports, the most aggressive GM in football might be cooking up yet another masterpiece. The Eagles lost an important piece of their pass rush, and that rotation hasn't looked the same since. Vic Fangio's trying to adjust, trying to balance the snaps, but you can feel it. There's a missing spark. That one guy who changes the entire energy when he steps onto the field. And that's where this rumor comes in, a name that's been floating around NFL circles. A player who's worked under Fangio before, thrived in his system, and has that rare mix of power, speed, and disruption. A name that, if he really lands in Philly, could turn this defense back into one of the league's scariest. It all started with a report from NBC Sports Philadelphia, quickly echoed by other insiders. The Eagles are considering a move for one of the top edge rushers in the AFC, a Pro Bowl-level talent, a proven playmaker, and someone who still has plenty left in the tank. Of course, it wouldn't come cheap. Rumors suggest the Eagles could be willing to move a mid-round pick, maybe a second or third, to make it happen. And honestly, given Howie Roseman's history, that wouldn't surprise anyone. The name that's catching everyone's attention? Bradley Chubb. Yes, that Bradley Chubb, the veteran from the Miami Dolphins, 29 years old, who's bounced back strong this season after missing all of last year with a torn ACL. Through 5 games, Chubb already has 4 sacks and 6 QB hits, showing flashes of the dominant edge rusher he's always been. And here's the key part. Chubb already knows Vic Fangio's system. He played for Fangio in Denver and again in Miami, and it was under Fangio that he hit his peak, earning a Pro Bowl nod in 2020. That connection alone makes this rumor make a lot of sense. Fangio knows how to use him. Chubb knows how to play in that structure. And the fit in Philly? It's almost too perfect to ignore. Contract-wise, Chubb still has 2 years left on his deal, but with no guaranteed money. That makes a trade much easier for both sides. And given the Dolphins' rough start and possible roster reshuffling, the idea of moving him isn't far-fetched. For the Eagles, this would be a surgical move. With Zadarius Smith's sudden retirement, the team lost depth and veteran experience up front. And while Nolan Smith Jr. is working his way back from injury, he's still young and developing. Bradley Chubb would fill that gap instantly. He'd bring pressure, explosiveness, and that veteran instinct that the defense desperately needs right now. And let's be honest, that's the kind of addition that takes a good defense and turns it into an elite one. But as always with Howie Roseman, the question is it worth the risk? Chubb has a history of injuries. He's missed significant time in 3 different seasons. He also carries a notable salary hit. But what he brings to the table, chemistry with Fangio, experience and production, might make him exactly the kind of move Philly needs. That's why this rumor isn't just smoke. It actually makes sense. It's the kind of calculated, aggressive play that fits Howie's mindset. He's never been afraid to make a bold move when the team needs a spark. And right now, the Eagles need exactly that, a spark. If this deal happened, Chubb wouldn't just bring talent, he'd bring leadership. He's that kind of player who walks into a locker room and instantly raises the standard. The energy, the confidence, the tone, all of it changes. What started as an unlikely rumor is now gaining momentum. And as every fan in Philly knows, when Howie starts moving pieces, the rest of the NFL starts watching. So now, the big question for Eagles Nation is, should Howie Roseman go all in for Bradley Chubb? Or should he hold his draft capital and trust the young guys to step up? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what you think. Hit that like button if you love this kind of deep, real Eagles talk. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because if Howie actually pulls this off, the entire NFL is going to feel it. Fly, Eagles, fly.